There are a number of reasons why a pathetically small percentage of female-founded businesses are venture-funded and funded generally versus the colossal proportion that are male-founded. And this is a very large and complex area, so I'm not going to try and answer all of it. But I would just say, first of all, women, it's absolutely fine to be passionate about a business, not necessarily to, start that business with the aim of, growing it, selling it, making money out of it, and moving on to the next one, as many men do. I would just urge you to make your business as big as it can be on your own terms. And so that is absolutely about finding the right investors, working with the right investors, and doing the things that are right for your business. And it's totally fine, equally, if all you want to do is to be able to support yourself and live a reasonably comfortable life with your business. At the same time, however, there are also many women who want to grow very big businesses. And one of the reasons they don't get the funding they deserve is because those businesses will come out of things that women have observed there is a real need for within a female audience. And a massively male-dominated investor world does not get how huge those female markets are. There is a huge amount of money to be made out of taking women seriously. And unfortunately, we are all too often not taken seriously by investors because we start businesses to do with fashion. And men can't relate to that, and so they go, oh, it's a lifestyle business. Oh, that can't possibly, it's a hair care business, that can't. Whereas when you're a woman, you know how colossal the hair care market is, as do those behemoths, Procter & Gamble and Unilever. So the thing that I would urge women to do in this situation is simply, there are things that both men and women can learn from each other. One of the things I would love women to do is to grow thicker skin. Because when you are pitching for funding, when you need to grow your business, it's really important to understand that you will have discussions and you will have your business rejected and you will be refused funding. And quite often that has nothing to do with you and everything to do with the person or the people who are rejecting you and refusing you. There are ways in which, by the way, very unfortunately, unconscious innate bias operates. So in the tech world, we see all the time men get funding for businesses with highly uncertain outcomes because, the young male founder reminds the VC of himself at his age. He can totally get behind his vision because it connects on him with sort of male interests. Women, on the other hand, are naturally distrusted, have to explain every single aspect of what they do, account for every detail, and still don't get funded at the end. So yep, it's massively unfair. But in that situation, you just have to go, it's about them, it's not about me, on to the next one. And so I would love to see women adopt some of the male attitude of it's just business and be able to have those meetings and move on to the next one. And at the same time, absolutely get fired up and motivated that you are going to prove them wrong. Just as, I would love to see men adopt more feminine values in approaching business, which is, I shouldn't just model what I think the men will buy into. I should do things that are values-based, that I believe in, which could have real potential, and I should work with women to get to audiences that are as much about female interests as well as male. So, as I say, this is a very large and complex area on why women do not get funded as much as men, but the best thing you can do as a woman is just realize it's not about you, it's about them. Be more thick-skinned, move on to the next one, and at the same time do everything you can to bootstrap your company, find different sources of funding, and don't take too many of those meetings where you get rejected. My advice to people generally is stay away from people and places and things that make you feel bad about yourself. As an entrepreneur, you don't need to have any more thoroughly depressing conversations than you absolutely have to have. So again, be your own filter. If someone requires too much convincing, move on. Withdraw from the dialogue and carry on projecting your own values, and you will connect with the people who want what you do.